This is the MGTOW Infinium here with another Infinium training session. This Infinium training session is entitled, Don't Let the Pressure Get to You. Now, my MGTOW brothers, inevitably, you will be pressured by family, by friends, by coworkers, and just people that you know to get married. You will be severely criticized by those same aforementioned people. You will be made to feel that you are sick, that you need to go to the psych ward. All types of things will be said of you and be done to you because of your refusal to get married. I will take, for an example, the relationship with my dad and I, which my father has just recently passed on. My father considered me a great failure in life, primarily because I would not marry. I would not produce children, particularly boys. I would not carry on the family name by producing boys. And again, because of my refusal to marry, I was considered a great failure by my dad. And in the end, our relationship was highly strained, highly contentious, again, because of my refusal to do his bidding, to do his wishes, for me to get married, have a lot of kids, have boys, and carry on the family name. It did not matter to him that the wave of feminism has made it such that it is almost impossible to find a good woman, that it is fruitless to go out and search for a woman only to find that she will betray you, she will divorce rape you, do all sorts of things, hold your children hostage, torment you, do all these things to you. It did not matter to him. It only mattered that I would not marry. I would not carry on the family name. I would not produce boys. And because of that, I was a great failure. I, in his eyes, was a great failure. Again, the pressure that will come to you, particularly as a MGTOW man, and particularly in a family type situation, can be very great. And it can be very tormenting, to the degree that you begin to doubt who you are as a MGTOW man. You begin to doubt what you are, and you begin to really question if you're right in your thinking and right in going your own way. But I'm here to say, as a MGTOW fan, that don't let the pressure get to you. Don't let the harsh words of, let's say, a father or a mother or a sister or a cousin or a niece or whoever get to you. Don't let these indoctrinated words come to you and cause you to back up and cause you to get off the road, the MGTOW road. Don't let these things happen to you. Because, again, in the end, you're the one that has the proper way to go. You're the one that has the correct things to do. It is not your father who is pressuring you to carry on the family name, who wants grandchildren, who wants a boy to, again, carry on the family name. It is not your father who is saying these things to you that are right. It is your internal voice which says, no, I will not marry. There is no reason for me to marry. There is no reason for me to throw my life away for a woman that does not care for me. Who is right? That is the right thing to do. My MGTOW brothers, to have yourself destroyed just because of indoctrination, just because of a family member's wishes, that is fruitless. And I would say it is foolish for you to do. I would say to you that you, again, must not let the pressure get to you. And yes, you will see the phony Thanksgiving dinners. You will see the phony Christmas dinners. You will see the phony birthday parties where it seems that other members of your family are who are married are having a great time. They have wonderful marriages. But I would say to you again, in reality, if you look closely, those marriages are a shamble. You would see, like I see, a niece who has been married multiple times, who has targeted multiple men. You will see that. You will see these things. You will see men who are being divorce raped by members of your family. You will see these things. So I'd say again, don't let these pressures get to you. Don't let the words, the stinging comments, the assassination of your personality, of who you are as a MGTOW man, don't let these things get to you. Don't let these things pressure you into backing up and coming off the MGTOW road. It is not worth it, my MGTOW brothers. It is not worth it, whether your father says it, your mother says it, that you're wrong, to abide by those words. It is not worth it. You have to think again of what's happening around you. Think about the men that you know, that you see, who are being destroyed by marriage, who have just even cohabitated with a woman only to find that the police have been called on them just because they said an offhand comment to a woman and she did not like that comment. Or if you are married, again, you come home from working hard one day only to find your wife in bed with another man. Find that she has been unfaithful to you, and that you were never the love of her life, but you were a boring person who she needed to find another man to get her jollies off, so to speak. Think about those things. Think about all of that you go through, that even past relationships that you've had with women. Think about those things. And is it really worth it to satisfy the wishes of like in my example, a father who in his dying days kept stating to me that he wanted me to get married? Even though he knew my standpoint as a MGTOW man, that I would not marry because of what is going on. I would not marry only to have myself destroyed. I'd rather walk free in this world and in this life. A father who could not accept me as a son, as a MGTOW man. Would you rather be in bondage, or would you rather be a MGTOW man who is highly criticized but free? The MGTOW philosophy can bring a lot of ramifications in terms of how you go about it and how you walk along the MGTOW road. And one of the things I have always said of vindication that vindication comes with a price. And that's what vindication is. That's what is a part of the MGTOW philosophy, I believe, is that there is vindication. There's vindication knowing that you, as a MGTOW man, is on the right path. You have been vindicated by what is going on in our society, by the many women who are destroying men. You have been vindicated by these things. You have been vindicated by the court systems, the family court systems, who just willy-nilly throw men to their deaths. That they just throw men to their deaths. You have been vindicated by these things. By you staying on the MGTOW path and walking along that path. And even though your walk can be sometimes in a state of high criticism, in a state of torment, so to speak, because again, my father basically tormented me because of my stance. It is better to be free. It is better to be free than to be in something that you know will destroy you. My MGTOW brothers, again, you will be vexed by family members. You will be vexed by co-workers. You will be vexed by anybody around you who does not understand the MGTOW philosophy. You will be made to feel that you are somebody that has something psychologically wrong with you because of your stance of not getting married, because of your stance of putting yourself first, of making yourself better. You will be made to feel like the lowest of the low. I know I have been. But my MGTOW brothers, again, it is better to be free. Your freedom has an incalculable price to it. You may not understand it right now, but down the road, down that MGTOW path, you will understand it. You will understand your freedom. And you will understand that it is better to stay on the MGTOW path rather than to heed the wishes of a father, of even a dying father, who wants you to get married for his wishes, but not for your benefit. My MGTOW brothers, again, it is not worth it to get married. It is not worth it to cohabitate with a woman at this day and age, because it is you who will lose. This has been the MGTOW Infinium, and this has been an Infinium training session. My MGTOW brothers, stay safe, stay strong, stay on the MGTOW path, and remember, MGTOW is the liberation of men's minds. MGTOW cannot and will not be stopped.